Do you ever wonder who you're going to talk to about your products, about your plan B today? Then stay tuned, because I'm giving you today a really important exercise, if you wish, something to ponder, something to think about when it comes to who it actually is that you would like to enroll as a customer or even as a team member. And so you actually know very well who your perfect prospect is, and can therefore really be laser focused and targeted in your messaging, which is going to attract that right kind of perfect prospect, your tribe, so to speak, people who will be delighted to be in touch with you and to talk to you. Okay, so hello and welcome. I'm excited you're here. In case you haven't met before, my name is Katrin from bloomwithkatrin.com, and I'm coming live to you, as you can see, from out and about today. I hope you can see the beautiful yellow spring flowers in the background. I really thought it might be a nice asset to see that for you. So please don't be shy, whether you're joining me live or later on the replay. Say hi, let me know where you're tuning in from and what your favorite spring flower color is, because mine, yes, is yellow. So enjoy the view behind me, and of course the content, because just like these flowers that are starting to bloom now in spring, right? How about your business was like that spring flower and could start to bloom now in the online space? And that's why I'm doing my live videos here. That's why I'm giving you tips and tricks, because I really want to be somebody who can help you really take your business online in a way that's going to be sustainably successful and that's going to feel good from the inside out. Okay, so you no longer have to try to sell your soul to maybe generate some kind of income, but actually create a soulful business and a soulful success. How does that sound? To me, that's what I'm here to do for. So, and let me ask you something. Would you rather on your team have producers, people who are driven, people who know why they are in business, people who are willing to put in what it takes to build the business? Or would you rather have somebody who's going to give it a try? Let me know. I would be really curious to know. Or when it comes to your customers, would you rather have people who are going to buy kind of like something from you and then, you know, to like ghost you afterwards? Or would you rather have people who'll be delighted, passionate, repeat customers? Because for me, that's definitely who I would want to have, right? But when I got started in networking, my upline, who's a great friend and an amazing person, she always told me, Katrin, everybody needs what it is that we have. These things sell themselves, they're so good, and everybody needs the plan B as well, so this is going to be a breeze. Well, it wasn't for me. and here's what that felt like for me. So she kind of like, it felt like she would give me like a dart, an arrow, right? And I would go ahead and just shoot it anywhere, at anybody if you wished. I'm obviously not going to do that, but you know hopefully what I mean, right? And can follow me in my little analogy here, right? Because here's the thing. If you have a team member and they're coming to you for guidance, and how do I do this, and how do I turn this into a business, and all you do is give them the amazing darts arrow, but you don't tell them, hey, this is actually, you know, your target board, right? The circles with the numbers in, and this is the person we're going for. This is the kind of person we're going for, which is your perfect prospect. And it's going to be quite like a game of luck. Maybe the darts arrow is going to hit something, right? And somebody is going to become interested. But wouldn't it be much more effective to be able to teach your team, member, who the people who are on your darts board, people who really are going to appreciate what it is that you have, and to actually speak to that one particular person you would love as your customer and or team member? How would your business change if you only enrolled people who really needed and were excited about the products, and only had team members enrolling who really wanted to do the business? Let me know. So here's the thing, because I know I've been there. I enrolled some people, but I always felt like they were, and this is not to say anything against them, they're all amazing human beings, But when it came to producing, when it came to doing the things, the income producing activities, I always felt like I was carrying monkeys on my back. Maybe you've heard that term before. I hope you don't know what it feels like, because it's not a very pleasurable experience. So here's the thing, what we want, and I actually have a blog article for you that I'm going to put into the comments so you can check it out. It's going to help you discover and connect with who your perfect prospect actually is, right? And here's the thing. So let's take another analogy, okay? I like to think in analogies and in pictures. Let me know whether you're the same. I hope this is making sense to you. So let's take a pie, okay? Say everybody you're ever going to talk about is 100% of the pie, okay? And now 80% roundish about them, about all the people you're ever going to talk to, if you're not targeted, if you're not clear on who specifically it is you would like to have as a customer or as a team member, they are going to be what we're going to call clueless. Now, this is not to be disrespectful, okay? This is just about clueless when it comes to we're not aware that we actually have a problem. So you could have the best solution on planet Earth, in the universe, but as long as people aren't aware that they have a problem and they actually want the solution you can offer to them, you're going to be having a really hard time enrolling people, right? And getting new customers. Would you agree? So how about this? So 80% are clueless in that sense, okay? Here's what that's going to look like. Okay, so you're having an amazing conversation. You have an amazing solution maybe when it comes to weight management, right? I know I do, and it's really, really awesome. So here it is. I could I would talk to people, you know, to anybody in my circle of friends, and here's what I would get quite a bit of. Let me know whether you can relate. Yeah, you know what, I'm actually just big boned. That's just all it is, right? So these are actually people who definitely are overweight. That's why I would think that they would need what I have to offer when it comes to weight management, right? But they're not aware that they actually have a problem, or that they might run into a problem if they continue doing what they have been doing up until now, right? But they're not looking for a solution. So there's just no market there. Does that make sense? Let me know. Right? When it comes to maybe your plan B, if somebody is happy in their job and they don't have any notion of, well, you know, I might actually need a plan B somewhere along the line, again, you're going to have a very, very hard time. It's going to take a lot of persuading and convincing and making them see and whatever. And to me, that's not a very effective use of our time. Would you agree? Right? So that's the kind of person that we gonna call clueless when it comes to the problem. So 80% of the people, if you're not talking to the right kind of people, are going to be clueless, unaware they have a problem. They're not looking for a solution. So the next part of the pie, if you wish, like maybe 15% or so, many less people, but still quite a number, are going to be info seekers. Okay, an info seeker is somebody who's aware I have a problem, and they're kind of seeking a solution, but they haven't yet understood that it's going to take some investment on their part, right? So when it comes to maybe a weight loss journey, weight management journey, right, they are looking for the quick fix. Give me something to drink, something to take that I'm going to do for 1 week, and that's going to help me lose 20 pounds or 30 pounds or even more, right? So that's the kind of thinking that they have, right? So when it comes to your plan B, that's somebody who wants to make some extra money, kind of try it, right? But please make it quick and easy, right? So they haven't yet understood, they aren't aware yet that yes, they have a problem, and yes, they need a solution, but the solution truly is within, right? So they are going to have to invest some of their time, potentially some of their money as well, when it comes to a weight loss product, maybe weight management thing, or when it comes to your plan B, you want to learn some skills, and that as well might be easier when you actually go to somebody who can teach you how to do that. And obviously there's going to take some investment, right? Does that make sense? Let me know. So that's about 15% of the people, if you're not talking to specific people, to targeted people where you've really thought about this, who is it you want to attract, that's who you're going to come across quite a bit. Then another very small piece of the pie, if you wish, are going to be researchers. Now, I love researching. I like to know things before I make a decision. Let me know, choose one of the emoji reactions down below and let some color float across the screen so I know that I'm not the only one. I like to do my research. But there's a moment of I'm doing my research to make a decision, and then there is this I need to think on it some more. Let me know whether you know what I'm talking about, or maybe you actually have somebody come to mind, right? So these are people who've spent a lot of time looking at solutions like you can provide, or even to plan Bs like you can provide, right? But they're just not ready to make up their mind quite yet. Again, is it the most effective to talk to these kinds of people most of your time? I would say no, it is not. There's actually an even smaller piece of the pie, who we're going to call buyers, if you wish, right? These are people who are aware they have a problem, who have done their research, who have invested in maybe products that already exist, or a plan B like yours maybe, right? And they've understood that they're going to have to invest some of themselves to really make a difference in their own life, right? And that's your ideal person who you want to be specifically targeting. Now, when I say targeting, I'm not saying limiting, like only talking to these people, but when we're speaking of, okay, how might I put together amazing content that's going to speak to this ideal person? Think about this, okay? Who are these people following already? Who are they buying from at the moment? And what might be something that you can offer to them that they don't get anywhere else? Or how could you speak to these people's problems, fears, struggles, dreams, right? So they will feel when they see your post, when they watch your video, when they check out your stories, whichever pieces of content you create, that they're gonna feel, oh, she knows me, she knows what she's talking about, and she gets me, right? Or he gets me if you're a man, obviously, right? So that's what you want to achieve in your messaging. So here's my bonus tip, and you won't get that on the blog article, okay? So there's a bonus here on the video, obviously, for you. And that's when you can definitely overthink this process, and I would know, because it's taken me ages to really dial in on my perfect prospect, right? And I would overthink it and go, oh yeah, but this and that and the other thing, and I need to take this into the considerations. I was really holding myself back. So please don't do what I did and let's really check out this bonus tip that I have for you, okay? Close your eyes and think back to the moment where you were at before you found your amazing solution you're now so excited about, because it's giving you great maybe weight management results, or maybe it's giving you great results in your business and your plan B that you may be building on the side. And it's getting hot in my car. I hope that my face isn't getting too red here for you to look at, but it's really a hot day here. So think back to the moment in time before you found your solution. What is it? What was it really? Was it that you were struggling with? What were you thinking about? What were books you were reading? What were things that you were hoping for? Okay, what was it that you wanted more of in your life, and what is it you wanted less of? Okay, and that's going to really help you gain clarity about who you're going live for, about who it is that you're going to write that post for, about who you're going to try to attract with your stories in the Facebook stories feature or Instagram stories feature, right? Hope this makes sense. Let me know. So if you want to go a bit deeper into all of this and really want to have a clear write-up, I mean, obviously I'm happy to share my notes with you. As always, just drop notes down below and I'm happy to send them over to you. But if you say, okay, you know what, I wanna what's that again, and this, and how can I dive a little bit more deeply into this, I'm going to put the link to my blog article that I wrote about how to find the hottest prospects in the online space, so you can go check it out for yourself. Okay, so thanks so much for joining me today. I hope this was valuable. If it was, please let me know, and also drop down below what one specific thing is that you learned today on this video that you're going to implement moving forward, because it's scientifically proven that when you actually write down your aha moment in the moment, it's going to stick with you. Otherwise it's going to be like something etherical, right, that you are going to forget quite soon. I know it's happening to me all the time. So which is whenever I watch something or I read something, I really scribble down what I took away from and what I'm going to implement. So thanks so much for joining me again. Hope it was valuable, and I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. All the best, and enjoy blooming online. It's your time now. Bye.